Hello, Leo. Welcome to Dove and Serpent Tarot. My name is Paul. Thank you so much for joining me here today and letting me read for you, even though I am losing my voice. If Leo is your sun, moon, or rising sign, this is your tarot card reading. Remember to hit the like button, leave a comment, consider subscribing to the channel, especially if this reading resonates with you. If there's anything you would like me to pray over or meditate upon or send positive energy toward, please let me know. Now, this is going to be a general reading, so try to be open and receptive to whatever may come through during our time together. I am merely the messenger, and I ask you to connect directly with each of these cards and use your own intuition to take you beyond the details that I might provide. And remember, Leo, that the most important part of any tarot reading is you. And look at that, Ace of Cups. Very nice, beautiful energy. I think you're somebody with a purpose. You know, you're somebody that you have this this heart, you know, the heart of a lion, so to speak. I feel that you really are, you're committed to something, that you have a very deep understanding of your own purpose. Yeah. I feel like you have a lot of love to give. I feel like this cup is also you saying, like, I'm ready for the good stuff. You know, like you've got your bowl here, your cup, and you're just like, fill it up. You know, I'm ready for all the love, all the happiness, all the healthy relationships, all the good days. You know, you're ready for that good energy to come in. And I feel like you're ready to live a life that is centered around love, centered around a feeling of connection with other people, a feeling of satisfaction, right, and fulfillment through the connections with other people. Yeah, this is the heart right here. We're going to put this into some context. All right, we'll see what else is going on here. Again, I apologize for my voice. Here we have an 8 of Swords, a 6 of Wands, very nice. A 7 of Swords, okay. The Devil energy, yes, that's very good. And we see a Knight of Wands. Okay, good. Because it started to look like we were getting kind of tied up in our thinking here, you know. But now I see there's action coming in the future. We have fire on fire. We've got water on water with the Queen of Cups. 10 of Pentacles. That's very, very nice. We have a Prince of Cups, and that's the hard thing to do right now. This is what we don't want, but it's what we need. Okay, we'll look at that. And we've got an 8 of Wands, which is good. There is an energy about the reading right now that feels like it's going quickly. Yeah, could be there's an opportunity before you that it's either you sort of go after it now or it's gonna be gone. It's like a really narrow window of opportunity. Yeah. I also feel that you have that there's an older female energy around you. It's a loved one. It's mom or grandma or older sister or something. They passed, right? They're in spirit. They're very close to you still, and they've always been very supportive of you, and they still are. It seems right now you're in this period of doubt, of confusion, right? Because like I said, you have this intense sense of purpose. You have this intense sense of what you want and all this love, and this is really that heart of that lion, you know? But then there's this air energy covering it. So it's as if your heart is so just certain, right? But your mind is trying to formulate the proper plan. And the more we plan, the more sort of cloudy things look. Okay, we're going to select the mystery card, bonus card, confirmation card. This is a random card from the Smith-Waite Tarot. This is the factor infinite and unknown. And we're going to set it down right here with Mr. Tao, the yin-yang duck. We're not going to look at that card until the very end. But it will tie everything together. And it will give us the confirmation that we need at the end of the reading. Okay. If you have a prediction for that card, put it in the comments down below. Let's do it together. Let's exercise our intuition. We need the intuition now, right? If you look around the room here, the only major arcana card we see is the Devil card. It tells me that your main spiritual task right now, the karma for you to work on, is to believe in yourself enough to climb that friggin' mountain, right? To do this thing that you have the heart to do, that you feel is your path, is your destiny, your purpose in life. This is the car, this is the engine of the car. We have to get in the car, turn the engine on and hit the gas. This is the engine. It's like maybe the engine's already idling. It's like it's ready to go. This is your endurance. This is your driving force. Okay? To create, to love, to influence the world, to make a difference in the world. To climb the mountain all the way to the top, whatever that mountain is. To get to your best life, to get to the fulfillment, to get to the full expression of whatever this Ace of Cups is for you. Okay? And I think it's a lot of things, the Ace of Cups, because the Ace of Cups is the source of all water. It's the source of every river. The Ace of Cups will branch out into all these other rivers that are feeding into, irrigating other aspects of your life. So this is getting back to that essential spiritual core that's going to really have an influence, a transformative effect on your career, your job, how you make money. Maybe you're retired, whatever. Your creative efforts, your spiritual efforts, your family, your friends, your intellectual and emotional pursuits. It's everything. This is finding that heart of the lion, right? That then can do good works everywhere, in all aspects of life. Okay? This isn't a career reading. This is not a love reading. This is a life reading. Okay? And this is the source of all life. And by tapping into this spiritual core, you're able to transform, like I said, and do good works in every other area of life. Okay? And this is the power of yourself to do it. This is the engine. This is your stamina, your endurance. This is your driving force, right? To take this water energy where it needs to go. This is your focus right now. We've got fire and fire. Very good energy. We've got water, water, water. Which is good, but right now we don't want the water to be so fixed. This here is water that's stuck behind a dam. Okay. We have our air energy, which is the primary task. This is, I think, what your mind is sort of focused on right now. Trying to come up with a plan, trying to reason our way forward. Okay. So we see the air energy, we see a little bit of earth energy, and you got the best earth energy. I mean, come on, you got the 10 of Pentacles. That's the best earth energy we could ask for, right? So you have a very good set of cards here. Excuse me 1 second. I'm very grateful that I have a cough button. My wife and I have a 4-year-old daughter. She just started her 2nd year of preschool. Within 2 days, I'm sick. Voice gone. So thank you for being here. Thank you for bearing with me. We'll get through it. Okay, we'll make it. Let's talk about, first off, the 8 of Swords. The 8 of Swords is, there's a lot of analysis going on. It's like you're trying to look at this source of all life, right? Source of all love, that water energy. And you're trying to create some sort of a plan of how it's going to go into every area of your life, right? It's like you're trying to plan all the rivers out. Like this is an engineering project, right? Also, you have an eye issue. Yeah, something's going on with your eye lately. This is the engineering problem, right? We have all this water and we're trying to create these human designed rivers to go into every area. You want it to be very very scientific, This isn't something that we can engineer, But I think this is you trying to really draw up the schematics, figure out the plan. But we're spending a lot of time at the drawing board. spending a lot of time trying to figure out a plan. And this, as we're doing this, all the time spent planning is time that's not spent doing, acting, And I think there's a reason for this, though, because we have the Seven of Swords in the background. I think somebody's been a little unkind to you. I think the Seven of Swords is someone in your life that was not very supportive. Now, I said that there's this older female energy in spirit near you that is very, very supportive. But I think there are people in your life, physically, there's someone that isn't. There's someone that is sort of putting you down, right? And it feels discouraging. And so it feels like the experience with this person is sort of pushing you a little bit into the, 7 to 8. It's a natural progression. I feel like you're being pushed a little bit into that confusion where somebody's just like putting a little seed of doubt in your mind, and you're like, maybe they're right. Let me think about it some more, Rather than going what might be sort of a fool energy, right? You just have the heart for something and you're just going forth into it. And it's so innocent and it's so pure and it's so beautiful. And then we got this crud, that's sort of like, well, maybe there's self-consciousness. Maybe there's some insecurity. I feel like there's another person around that's kind of not being so considerate to you. Yeah. But recognizing your Six of Wands underneath the surface here. This is the certainty. This is the confidence. This is that, you're standing really tall. Your chest is out. Your shoulders are back. Your chin is up. This is that pride. This is that Leo pride, right? It's Jupiter in Leo. This should be one of your power cards. And I think right now you need this. Because this is, yes, we have this purity, we have this innocence even, and we have this beauty that we wish to move forward with in life. And in the middle of all this air energy, maybe we need to just sort of stand up tall and go forward and not succumb to the confusion or the analysis paralysis of the air cards. Maybe we need a little bit of fool energy. I have high hopes for the mystery card. I'm tempted to look at it now, but we can't. Okay. But something has to break the spell. And if this air energy can be lifted, look at the beauty of this, right? This is a confidence that whatever sort of work you're involved with, whichever way that this water is going to flow to whichever areas of life this is flowing first. It's going to be beautiful. It's going to be successful. We got the Ten of Pentacles. I'm wondering if this is sometimes with an Ace of Cups, it's a new love. Maybe it's a new sense of purpose. Maybe you have just sort of recently fallen in love. Someone or something. Doesn't have to be a romantic thing. I know, I can hear the groans already. And it's not just my voice. It may be romantic, but it doesn't have to be. You can fall in love with an idea, with a sense of purpose, with just a love and a passion and a purity, a love for everything. An awakening, an opening of the heart chakra, right? That's what we're talking about. However that may manifest for you. Okay. And in this energy, I think you want to just have the confidence, you want to climb that mountain and do these good works. But somebody or something is planting this little thought virus, this little seed of doubt in you. And I think what it's doing is it's interfering with the horse and the rider. See, this is some good Aries energy. This is that confidence and that purity with which we can just leap into something new and follow our heart, without thinking twice. Someone or something has got you doubting yourself a little bit. And this leads to a little bit of hesitation, the horse and the rider together, right? There has to be trust. There has to be confidence. If the horse or the rider are not so trusting, hesitating a little bit while we're really picking up speed or trying to go fast, everybody's going to fall over. Okay. You're on a motorcycle, right? And you're confident on your bike, and you've got to go with the turns. You've got to lean into the turns. But if you're leaning into a turn and then you start to overthink it and you get kind of nervous and you start pulling back the other way, you're going to wipe out. It's going to be bad news, right? It's probably the first thing they teach you when you go to get your license for a motorcycle. So somebody's got you hesitating a little bit. Somebody's got you doubting, not trusting your instinct when you need to be, right? We want to go straight up here. We want to go straight up this way, but somebody's got us a little sideways, as the saying goes. Excuse me one second. It really is a rough morning for us here. This is the energy that we need, though. So we have to be able to strip off whatever this doubt is. Now, we're going to go to the path of the serpent. Okay. As we do this, I would like to ask for your subscription. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. It's totally free. It doesn't cost anything, and it supports the channel, and, well, I appreciate that. So as your general energy, we've got the Queen of Cups, right? Water on water, double water here. I think this is talking about this older female energy that you have surrounding you, that's next to you, very close to you right now, very supportive. Open up your heart to that person. Find your confidence through this person. This may be an older sibling, grandma, great-grandma, mom type of energy. Very encouraging you. Very encouraging of you. And allow them to be that way now because they're right next to you. Their energy is literally like so close to you. Okay? Try to tap into that relationship in order to overcome your doubts right now. I think this is also a card that says you have searched yourself and you know the purity of this love, this opening of the heart chakra that we're talking about. You know that you have pure intentions. You know what is in your heart of hearts, your purity. You know what is in there. You know that it's real. You know that it's pure, it's authentic. Okay, so tap into that knowledge. This is the card of emotional transparency. This is the card of looking beyond the veil of our own surface emotions. This isn't just something that today I wake up and, oh, I like it today. I want to go do that today. You've looked beyond the surface of things and you say, no, this is me. Right? Allow that to bring your confidence up. Allow that certainty into your heart, into your mind, right? To clear away this stagnant air. Okay? The doubts. The Ten of Pentacles is a very lovely card. The Ten of Pentacles is the picture of your best life. And this is what we're trying to grow the way the ace, see, the ace becomes the 10, the beginning, and then this is sort of the result. Remember, this is the source of all water. All these rivers are nourishing each one of these pentacles. The ace becomes the 10, right? The Ace of Cups feeds the 10 of Pentacles. So all these areas of your life can grow and prosper, right? And produce fruit. Yeah. You have to know what this is. What are you, and maybe this is part of this air energy too, is trying to figure out kind of what our future looks like. What are we nourishing with all this water energy? What is it going to look like down the road? What is the future that you want? This card's in the environment. I feel like this is talking about the correct people, places, and things being placed on your path by Spirit for you. As you follow your heart up this mountain, You will receive everything that you need along the way. So eliminate that doubt. Spirit is saying that you will, the people, the resources, the circumstances that are going to benefit you in your purity, if you stay true and pure to this motivation, and if you follow your heart of hearts, everything you need will be placed on your path. Okay. 10 of Pentacles, the wealth and richness of life. This is Spirit saying that you're going to be provided for. You're going to be taken care of. Okay. You're going to achieve the culmination of this effort. You're going to reap the rewards of this. But don't allow someone else to dominate your thinking. There's someone around you that's planting those seeds of doubt. Yeah. Tap into that relationship with that older female, whoever they are. Okay. It could be an answer. It could be great-great-great-great-grandma or something. It's a female energy, ancestor energy, very close to you. Okay. I feel they're very close to you, and I feel like they're sort of radiating this golden aura, and they're trying to envelop you in it. And that's the Six of Wands, right? To give you that confidence, you know. The card that we didn't want is, of course, the fixed water energy, the Prince of Cups. When we're over here, we don't want the Prince of Cups. When we're over here on the path of the dove, this becomes the card that we do not want. Why over here would we not want the fixed water energy? Well, because we're not trying to limit this Ace of Cups to any particular thing. We're not trying to dam the river. We're trying to let the river flow. That's the whole point. So we don't want to get stuck on one particular thing. We don't want to look at this as being necessarily about a particular object. It's not just about that person and I'm in love with them. It's not just about doing that art project because I'm in love with it. Right? When the heart chakra opens, it's all inclusive. And what we're trying to do is remove the doubt and allow the heart chakra to open fully. Fully open. So we're not trying to dam the river. When we get to the path of the serpent, though, now we need to fix our sights on something specific. Now we need to get all this water energy, and we need to start sort of helping the river flow, helping to sort of dig the channels that will, divert the water into the right avenues, into all these different pentacles. See? Sorry for all the interruptions. I'm hitting the cough button there so that I don't blow out your speakers there with my coughing. When we get to this path, we need the Prince of Cups. We need that fixed water energy. Now we have to have our heart. It is wide open now, yes. But now it has a sense of direction. It has it's fixed on a certain point. It has a specific work it's going to do. Okay? And so, yes, it might be that relationship. It might be that art project. It's going to be a lot of things. It's going to be 10 things, right? Or whatever. So it's kind of like we have to let the energy completely flow wide open, and then we start to sort of narrow it down and direct it into the appropriate channels so that it can irrigate the land. It's not just like the Nile just floods. I'm sure even in ancient Egypt, when the Nile would flood, that they would build these little irrigation channels to sort of take the flood waters where they want it to go, right? I'm certain that they did. I've never seen the pictures of it or anything, but I'm sure that they did that. I'm positive. I sometimes feel like I've been there, But that's maybe for another reading. But this is now you doing that. At first, we want to let the Nile flood. Let it flood. Now, okay, let's dig those channels. Let's know where, and maybe it makes sense to dig the channels first, right? Before the water flows. But, we're not talking about actual water here, so it's okay. Because the card we see next is the Eight of Wands. And the Eight of Wands kind of looks like energy going all over the place all at once, right? So when the heart chakra opens and we feel this love, we've got to then sort of channel it toward a particular purpose or other or many, right? Because if not, I think what you're prone to is a little bit of anxiety. Because with the Eight of Wands, there's this sense of I need to go somewhere, but I don't know where to go. There's all this water energy rushing out, and I feel this flood of joy, of this intensity, intense emotion, but I don't know where to put it. Okay, so we've got to sort of narrow down those channels. Between this and your Knight of Wands, I feel like this is something that's coming upon you very quickly. Yeah. And I feel that just as quickly as this energy is swelling up in you, this air energy is sort of trying to combat it. See, right here we have a pure heart, but the head, the emotions are perfect, but the thinking, the thoughts are sort of trapping us. It's like we're trying to build a dam around this already. Because see, the Prince of Cups is air of water. Okay. And that's what we have here. We have the air that's and maybe it's inside out, but it's still air and water, right? I feel like it's the air trying to fence in that water energy. Because of, all the factors we talked about. Over here, this is kind of the, this is the water that's escaped that fence. Water can't really be contained by a chain link fence. It's like a screen door on a submarine. You know what I mean? So we have to sort of act quickly, in a way. The longer we sit and wait, the more the air is going to swirl around and create a finer and finer mesh to contain the water. Right now, it's only spinning around a couple times. It's not going to hold the water. But if it keeps going, it's going to spin this web that's going to be knit tighter and tighter and tighter until it does hold water, right? Until it does limit us and hold us back, until that water energy can't go anywhere. It'll take a huge effort to unleash it. So we better start acting on this now before the mind really holds us back. The longer we wait, the more difficult it is. The Eight of Wands, showing the quickness with which this is all happening. Let's look at the mystery card. I'm thinking it should be some more major arcana energy. We don't see very much. I think we do need more. We could always go for some more water energy. Maybe the 9 or the 10 of cups would be great to go with all of this. Let's see what we have. If you have a prediction, put it in the comments down below. It's the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups is somebody that's following their heart, that has the Holy Grail, that is holding the Ace of Cups. That's what the Knight's doing here. The Knight is holding the Ace of Cups and moving forward. This is somebody following their heart. I think this is the water energy in action now. It's fire and water. Yeah. I think this is the perfect confirmation. But see, this isn't a rush. This is not somebody sort of galloping, blazing forward so fast like this, right? It's somebody who's going confidently forward, but, not rushing. They have the cup. They have their heart chakra open. And that brings about a calm energy. But also movement, definitely movement. They're definitely moving, right? And so I think this is the perfect balance, right? Because, with the Eight of Wands and with the Knight of Wands, it's this rush, it's this hurry up energy. This is a calm, confident assertiveness, right? Following that heart energy, taking that water wherever it needs to go. with a sense of urgency, yes. Not moseying, not being lazy, but not frantically rushing around either. You know. I think this is very good confirmation. I like this reading for you. This feels very good. We got to get over these doubts, whatever these are. Okay. We're going to do an extended reading. If you want to stick around, there's a link up top. There's one down below. New readings for Leo, Tuesdays, Saturdays. Be sure to watch both readings. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please do. It is totally free. Doesn't cost anything. Leave a comment. Let me know where in the world you're watching from. I want you to know that you're the most important part of Dove and Serpent Tarot. I thank you and I love you, and we're all in this together.